Good morning and welcome to XeQueBo, the beach sensation in Valencia. Two divisions, open and women's. And this year's edition, because it's a world qualifying year, has a pile of national teams, including this one right here, Great Britain, taking on a little-known club from across the pond, Murder, She Wrote, from the New England area, representing Angela Lansbury and beyond. And this will be the very first game, first round of the tournament. And that is the time is running announcement. So we're just about set to get underway. And we are underway. Murder, She Wrote in the red shirts. Opening things up on the offense and right into a Callahan. First throw of the tournament. That's a tough one, but not for Kate Gibson. She runs into a defensive interception goal score. A rare sight, but not at XeQueBo 2025. That's all we've seen so far. 100% Callahan rate at XeQueBo. So, Murder, She Wrote, in for one here. They were wondering, we met Murder, She Wrote last evening at the welcome party. And they wondered how to assess their competition. And that's a heck of a wake-up call in the morning for Murder, She Wrote. A lovely bunch. And I think they know they've got their work cut out for them. Some confusion. Now they're in the game. Couple completions. We've got a layout to Armstrong. Now she dumped back. Cox leads it just off, but the backup plan is there. Kicked out from Menard and up the line. And Murder, She Wrote, throw a Callahan, and then find a way to hold their way in for a goal. Good morning to Shmi Lane, Shmi Laney. The Vanden Bovenkamp family up in Hilversum. Nice response, really, to open up with a Callahan and then to clean hold your way down the other way. I like the shape of this game so far. That's not your first Callahan of the season? No. Oh, yeah, I'll have to mention that. Over the seconds. There you go, guys. First look at the GBO line. as they take over. Stewart leads beyond Hill. And now it's Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote leads up the line. Connection to Palermo. A player who will represent Sprocket. Shot into the corner. And a good charge down, good D. Maybe just a little bit off target, but a turnover in any sense. Hill in the middle for Brian Boys, and just beyond the bit of your worth. Palermo tries Menard. Palermo again. One of my favorite cities in the world. And throws low and in front, and Menard can't bid for it. Picked up. Hill, no, not for goal. Instead takes Stewart. Just mere meters out, and the dump for Hill. Straight back into the corner, and that one finds Yorworth for the goal. Making it 3-1 early days from Valencia. Toby was maybe going to jump in, but I want Kess to remind me.
Where are you guys sitting? I'm Kyle.
And last name?
McFerrin.
On the mic slide. Don't worry, be happy. Kyle McFerrin. Jumping in the booth from NMNM.
NMNM. Buenos dias, good morning.
This
Happy
is not
to be here
your first Valencia. Or
Not at all.
XeQueBo.
Not at all. I've been
Say
to
the name of this tournament for us.
XeQueBo.
XeQueBo, okay. And now go on. What were you just saying?
Oh, I've been here many times. Spanish championships, XeQueBo, everything under the sun. Love being here.
Excellent. As Murder, She Wrote, just throw one a little beyond. Molly Wedge picks up quick. Gibson to Gibson. That's Heather to Kate. And leads up line for Payne. Payne finds Molly Wedge, leads up the line. That's going to work.
There we go.
For Rosie Bailey.
Down the sideline all the way. I was wondering how Murder, She Wrote was going to respond after that Callahan to begin with, and it doesn't look like it affected them too much.
Agree wholeheartedly. Tough kind of kick in the mouth of a morning to get the Callahan on the first point, but despite still giving up turns, their offense has turned it on just enough. They're looking better, but a tough first match for them, facing one of the national teams here, one of the top 4 seeds.
Well, when you come as far as they did, that's what you came for.
We saw them at the party last night. It wasn't much of a welcome party as far as tournament population goes, but there were a few teams out. The GB Open team were found at the bar last night. They were spotted, and they're also spotted on the sideline this morning.
I would be lying if I said I made an appearance there last night.
Yeah, I know you would. I didn't see it. My eyes work well, Kyle. So Hoinberg to Palermo. Low pickup again by Honigberg.
Yeah, looks like they work a bit. That's a handler cut going deep right there.
Woo! Palermo.
One of the most dangerous cuts in the sport. Just book it from the handler position.
All the way from one end to the other. Then tried to go over top, but Cadron's not having any of that.
Good handler.
And smacks it away. Anna Brew. Jacks it deep, looking for Naden.
She's open.
Yet just a bit too far in front.
Good look, just didn't have the execution she needed. But yeah, you got to throw that. She's open, going down. You got to throw it.
And then N, M, and M are out of multiple cities then.
We are. So we are essentially the Spanish mixed master national team prepping for Worlds in November. And we have the men from the mixed masters team, and then we picked up a few young legs, a few young studs to do our running, essentially.
Make sure that you don't you get a prep tournament and don't run yourself down into the ground.
That's the idea. Let's see
good.
if our experienced throws and their young legs, see what that can do.
All right. Palermo, seeing what she can do. Takes the all the way around for Cox. Backhands in for Vanderheyden. Vanderheyden leads into the corner for Palermo. Palermo's been maybe not quite every other, but every second or third here. Third or fourth.
They really like to run their offense through her, you can tell.
I know that she is one of the players on this team playing in the U.S. national circuit for Sprocket on the mixed team there. That'll be going to U.S. Nats in San Diego in just a few weeks. Over top, and that works for the goal into the hands of Izzy Paris.
Izzy used her height there to pull that one down. Kind of floated it over everybody, but it looks like it might be coming back. Might have a call.
Called. We can have a look again at how that went. Do we see the pick? Where's that pick coming from? Where's that pick? There it is. There's the traffic. There's the traffic. All right, so, validated.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know if 41 had a play on the disc, but yeah, it's a valid pick call.
Well, maybe I validated it too quick. There was traffic there.
There was definitely traffic. There was definitely traffic. That disc was pretty high. Looks like some discussion about what number the stall's going to start on, and we're getting started. Right, here we go.
Back into play.
Ooh.
Oh, it just throws behind Palermo, and Brew picks up quick to Palmer and then Lester. And GB on the move. Caudron.
Still fast break here. Murder, She Wrote needs to settle down the D, and they got a little lucky with the turn there.
Yeah, a little excited shooting in front of Palmer. She throws the body, but still can't make the grab. It was a bit too far in front.
Yeah, GB had numbers. They had multiple ladies by themselves, and they might get it right back.
They will, and they'll have a very short field to work with this time. Slow pickup for Brew. Brew swipes off the first, and Lester has a very good first step and is all open for the second.
Made it look easy right there. Open side, forehand, hardly any pressure. That's the way you want to score.
How are you? Yeah, good. We'll slot you in as much as you like after this first game. I guess that's McFadden, Kyle McFadden jumped in. Happy, but if you're, I'm sorry to hear you're injured. We got Ian Tate showing up in the booth. We're going to get him onto the mic over the course of this weekend, too. He just showed us his visual effects of the hamstring tear, but he's got a heck of a bluey on the back of the leg there.
So 4-1, this is kind of one of those points where it's now or never. The difference between 4-2 or 5-1 after this point is going to be 5-1 on the beach, shorter games. Hard to come back from. Yeah, for sure. They've showed some grit, as you said. Tough, super tough first point. It's been, a great response to answer with the holds. It's been tough going. They're working hard. This GB team is really taking away unders.
Nice
except
initiation.
that one. And again, now they're getting some. Austin goes for Menard and just off the fingertips, looking to go to Tamara Austin.
I'd be curious how much beach Murder, She Wrote has played together. A lot of these look like passes that are completed on grass. When you're a little bit one that extra step faster, you get onto this beach surface and everything's a little bit harder.
Woo!
Nice catch.
Nice indeed. Emily Stewart with the stickum somehow catches that. And I know the answer. I spoke with Murder, She Wrote last night. Not much. They play almost exclusively grass ultimate. This tournament was whatever. The people knew about it. Somebody told them, yeah, good time, get out to Valencia. They were more than happy to come and play beach, but it's as a team, it's very seldomly done for them. So good on them for making beach happen, but it is not their preferred surface, we'll say.
Yeah, I look forward to the growth that's going to happen throughout the weekend. See what this team puts together. What a catch there in the end zone.
Oh, yeah. M. Stew with the goal. Who even is Emily Stewart is what Noah says, but that's what her roster says, Emily Stewart. So that is the credit she'll get, as well as being called M. Stew. Make sure you keep us posted in the chats where you're watching from, what you like, what you're doing, who you think's going to win this one. All the good stuff. We want to hear it.
All right.
From there, and and a early sequence turn. Picked up Kate Gibson turns and Molly Wedge, and that's as quick as they'll come.
Short field turnovers.
What does that make it? 6-1 with that goal. 1 point away from half. So GB women are putting the foot down here.
Start playing for pride here pretty soon.
Tate, lift your leg up. Tate, show us the bruise. You're on. There is the Ian Tate bruise where the aforementioned. It's a doozy, all right. And that's why he's not playing this weekend.
Lovely.
Yeah, which means he's in the commentary booth, which is lovely. It's not lovely to be injured, of course, but it's what put me in the commentary chair. You guys are also thankful, I'm sure, back home. Oh, we're so grateful, Steph.
We're all happy to hear your voice all weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's been a 22-year injury. All right, Murder, She Wrote. Another kick at this can.
There we go, some nice cuts to open up the field to initiate.
Hard pressure by Naden, but Cox does get it to Armstrong. Corner, but just a bit too high.
Yeah, Elizabeth is open under constantly, just haven't been able to connect to her on a consistent basis.
And Brew will start from just inside her own half, but very near the midway line.
Always good to see a smile on the face as you pick up the disc.
Naden goes back to Brew in the center of the pitch. Underneath for Palmer. Now on the near sideline, the around for Caudron. Looks like it's going to work. It does work. And GB break again. They take half, and they're breaking hearts while they're at it.
Classic beach ultimate here. They had the disc on the right sideline, found the undercut, found the dump in the middle of the field, pushed it back to the other sideline, and then just floated it out into space and let your receiver make a play.
We got some crew watching from Germany, from Portugal, Strasbourg, France is John Kofi. On my way to play some Ultimate. Oh, yes, it's the French Championships. No Ulti-TV squad there this time, unfortunately. But what is fortunate is we're all going to get a short minute here to refill our drinks, fill your popcorn, do what you need to do, but don't go too far because we'll be right back after this with more action from XeQueBo.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with Ulti TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
I'm Steph Pazzo. And I must eat.
Sometimes commentator, sometimes food eater.
On my ultimate travels in 2023, I sampled culinary classics from all across Europe,
Oh, wow.
guided by some of your favorite ultimate players.
That's the Dutch hospitality for you right there.
I'll give you an insight into the secret spots that only the locals know of.
Are these the best schnitzels in Vienna?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
Go find Steph Patso at YouTube. Like and subscribe and follow the European Ultimate Must Eat series.
Customized uniforms from Flipware. They did a great job on the Ulti TV kits, as Toby Mine can attest to. He's now in the booth. We swapped out Kyle McFadden. Toby's in.
All right,
How's your
here
morning,
we
Toby?
are. Good morning. Yeah, woke up early, been here.
Yeah,
working
helped
around,
out.
yeah.
Toby came in the early crew. He said, I want to help you guys see what you're doing, what you're up to. Came and moved our telescopic tripod up the promenade at 7:30 something in the morning.
Glad to be here in the booth with you, Steph.
So it's been a heck of a morning. GB women are dominating here and 7-1 up on this American team we met last night, Tob.
Let's see if they can get a opening break after halftime and get the game a little bit closer.
That's what they're after. Hill goes back to Yorworth. Yorworth pops the backhand. Lefty backhand upfield for Stewart. And then,
Great hug.
wow, nice take
Incredible catch.
by Emily Hill. Two hands, too. Kind of just shot past the body. That's a great one. I look forward to having another look.
Zipping flick to the end zone and received with a great layout.
Tob, you live in Spain now.
Yeah.
How was your trip from Legrons?
Yeah, 4-hour drive. That's feasible.
Not too
long.
bad.
Yeah.
And you've been to Valencia tournaments before? Have you been
I've
to
been here
XeQueBo?
Always nice to come to Valencia. Never been to XeQueBo. I've been to Sabah Mixta, and the nationals, beach nationals, were here. So, yeah, I've been here. Great spot.
Nice. I've been loving my short time in Valencia. A couple days in the center, now a couple days on the beach. We got a Luca R. I don't know who he is, but buongiorno, Toby.
Luca Roda, nice to see you, man. Nice to hear from you.
And I did say earlier
Shout
there's a shout out to Luca Rolla. Kofi, I was like, oh, he's wondering if we're streaming. No, he's just saying hi to the French squads. And there's a drop. Gibson picks up to Molly Wedge. We've seen that connection.
One more point on the scoreboard. Let's see if Murder She Wrote can jump back and get some offense flow. Love to see them move the disc around and get some passes going. Maybe score a quick point and bring the energy back up. Great day today. Almost no wind.
Yeah, the colors in the sky for the sunrise this morning that's the best part of being up early for sure.
Yes, definitely.
You and I were out late with the businessman, Barsazi. I mean, not crazy late, but after midnight, we found a nice undercover shelter. I don't know what that is. I guess like an old market selling or port port market.
Right on the port.
But beautiful, slick, kind of like marble stone floor, and we could just chuck bombs in there.
That was some good warm-up for today.
I was playing bike frisbee a whole bunch yesterday. Toby and Bartsazi were throwing to me while I was trying to ride under. It was very safe, don't worry. I only almost killed Bartsazi once.
At least one hand on the handlebars.
All right, underneath comes, and that's Honigberg picking it up now. Kahn around to Honigberg.
Quick movement of the disc. Stops for some seconds there.
Pares gets the under, nice handy catch there by Melanie Kahn.
Oh,
and
a drop.
that one stone cold.
Unfortunate.
GB with another chance. And goes the hammer all the way to Palmer, and that was made to look easy, Brew to Palmer, as GB are pretty quick once they're taking maybe a bit of time to, almost showing patience on D to get the turn, and then once they get it, they're like, bang, score.
Yeah, what a sweet throw there, going over the top. Like we said, there's not much wind, so that hammer comes out pretty easy. And another quick break from GB.
Love seeing people watching already this early in the morning. Make sure you hit that like button. It's very easy to do. It's a little thumbs up, you'll see. It's an icon, a emoji maybe, bottom right of your screen usually. Hit that button. If you're new as a viewer, make sure you subscribe. If you've always been with us, thanks for staying with us. And if you would like to give more, you can get more too. So make sure you join as a YouTube member.
So Murder, She Wrote from Boston, the team.
Boston.
They've been around for quite some years now. Haven't had much international experience. That's what they were telling us yesterday.
Not that much beach experience either, is
Yeah,
what they were
true.
saying. They're like a grass team.
Grass team, so.
I mean, they are American, though. But, boy, this Benji is right in the comments. This
Ooh,
GB
and a
team is
great bid
absolutely cooking. But that is some cooking right there. Bevilacqua, big bid, chucking the body.
And checking
And
the hat
then
right after.
Vander
Getting
Hayden.
some more visuals.
And then a miss. Bevilacqua to Vander Hayden. 2 throws after that great catch.
Too bad they're turning the disc over on dump throws. The ones that usually should be easy. They're doing all the other stuff quite well. But seems like they just can't get that backspace connection.
Emily Hill making plays today. It's at least her second bid. I don't know which one was even more impressive, but that was a heck of a grab. Emily Hill, give yourself a pat on the back.
It's nice to see how quickly the GB get into moving the disc and scoring, actually. Quick movement of the disc. Few passes, and they're already in the end zone. That's great to see.
Jersey in that white bag.
So 11-1. Up by 10 is GB.
It's a kind of comfortable lead. I hear it's the most dangerous lead in Ultimate. 11-1. I've actually
for
never
what?
heard that.
Dangerous for the other team, probably.
Yes. There's a high danger of the team in the lead just leaving and going to the bar. Yes, adapted to sound very quickly, says Benji when he saw that layout. And the Gibson girls on fire in their first beach tournament. Kate Gibson got the opening point, Callahan, and I was reminded by her teammates that it's not her first Callahan this season. It's her second. So it's a nice season getting a couple Callahans on record. I assume they mean as a member of GB Women's Beach, her second Callahan on this team.
Impressive. Impressive stuff here from GB. Let's see what Murder, She Wrote can do. And another dump that's kind of risky, but well collected. Great effort. And let's see if they can move the disc forward some. Great inside backhand. Disc moving, there's some flow, and there also with the swing pass. These should be regular, easy throws, but that's what Murder, She Wrote is missing on right now, Steph.
Yeah, their offense doesn't look horrible. It's great pressure by GB. It's consistent. So they can get away with a string of 4 to 6 passes even, maybe sometimes more. But it's just like with every, as the point goes on, their fatigue goes up, the pressure kind of maintains. And GB are grinding them down like that, and they're making them pay quick. This time they missed, though, but they shoot early on the transition.
There we see it again. They try to score in very quick passes after the disc turns over. But, yes, it is true that they're taking out the upfield options, GB. That's probably why the Boston team has to move the disc sideways and backwards so much, and sometimes that high pass count might go against your team.
Slippery one there, but hung on to on the bobble. And they'll throw that back over to JC Cox to reinitiate. High off the hand, and GB, the Gibson sisters, will trade places. Heather Gibson looks off the first, goes around.
Whoosh.
Gets the up line. Payne goes to middle. Wedge, nice throw. A little bit of a dart there to hit Rosie Bailey in the corner, and that makes it 12-1.
Yeah, great zip into the open side. A flick. A little bit more passes this time, but here we see the replay. Great put and just completely open on the open side. GB really make it look easy, don't they, Steph?
Oh, yeah. Absolute dominance. They're on game point. Have they called a timeout, or are they just having a big old posse line calling here? Yeah, it looks like just a posse line call.
Good to see a whole team entering the field. That really shows a team they've built and team connection. Well, as energy on the other side seems a little bit lower.
Yeah, they're going to look to rebound from this one. They get the toughest game first thing. Get it out of the way. Or mount the greatest comeback of all time starting right now. But it seems like get it out of the way is the more likely potential. And try and bounce back in game 2. Oh, Luna Andrade, buenos dias.
Ciao, Luna.
We see you in the chat, baby. What a lovely tournament this is. We wondered which way we should point the cameras, even towards the sea or towards the strip there. But the strip, the prom was so busy yesterday. I think I've heard that at this tournament, a lot of spectators check it out on their walk-bys. So I'm looking to see. Because if it was like yesterday, it's going to be quite a spectacle while some of these games get going. And that one gets overshot. And it will be GB with a chance to win the game. Bex Palmer to Naden. Naden upfield, shoots. Lester. Oh, she actually had a chance at that. I didn't think she was going to.
Almost caught that. Yeah. Another chance, and the game goes on a little bit longer.
Extension of play for Murder, She Wrote.
I like how they tried in this point to shoot a deep option, which they hadn't really done until now, and the others weren't working, so at least they might try some new strategies for the next games. Here they go again. Let's see how that works.
And Hannah Brew had just enough of a step to kind of prevent it. I also think it was just a bit too far in front for either. Naden looks off a couple, sends deep, wants Palmer, but shoots in front again. And GB, we have a multi-turn point here.
It was a great look. I think Palmer just looked away right as the throw was going up, so didn't really have any chance of reaching that. But we like to see these games go on, so not too disappointed.
Of course. Give us this live ultimate content. Picked off by Brew. Let in for the goal to Lester, and that is a game of Ultimate in the books. GB Dispatch, Murder, She Wrote in their first prep tournament from XeQueBo, 13-1. And they will continue on into pool play. They look good. First thing in the morning, I think right at the gates, Toby, you see GB, France, Spain women. You know those three are going to be good. There are more than just those three national teams, but those are the first three. You can say, okay, let's keep our eyes on these national teams.
Definitely. It's gonna be nice to see them meet up against each other. Also, some interesting Masters women's teams. Spain. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. A lot of people preparing for Portimao, so the level here looks pretty high.
All right, with that, we're going to shut things down, and we will be back with more action. We're here all weekend long, so don't you go anywhere. Into the Open Division next, GB will be taking on a team by the name of Isaksson United. They're Nordics, I think Swedish. I see Angegard there, so look out. This could be some fireworks. For Toby Mine and Kyle McFadden, who joined earlier, I'm Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, Ultimate.
Alti.tv. Share.